was here to guide you through. Using POAP is easy to do.
Welcome to this tutorial on setting up a POAP drop and distributing it through the POAP Kiosk.
The POAP Kiosk is a self-service tool that allows event organizers to distribute POAPs efficiently during live in-person events. Attendees can collect their POAPs by scanning a dynamic QR code displayed on the kiosk, streamed from the issuer's device, ensuring a seamless distribution process.
I'm here to guide you through the process step by step. To begin, head over to the POAP Drops website. You can sign in two ways, either by sending a sign-in link to your email address or signing in directly through Google.
Here's what it looks like on your first sign-in when you create a POAP issuer account.
Once you've signed in, you'll be directed to the issuer dashboard. To create a new drop, click on the Create New Drop button. Let's start by entering the event details. The title is how your drop will be identified, and the description explains what you're commemorating. This information will appear on the POAP app when someone views your drop. Next, upload your event image. For optimal performance, use a 500 by 500 pixel image that's less than 200 kilobytes. Animated PNGs aren't supported, so use GIF or static PNG formats. After uploading your image, you can crop the artwork to fit perfectly into the standard circle framing of a POAP. You can also link a website to your POAP. This is useful if you want collectors to visit a specific page after claiming your POAP. Set the event start and end dates. If it's only a one-day event, the start and end dates will be the same. You can commemorate both virtual and in-person events. The time zone of your event is automatically selected depending on the IP location where you currently are creating this drop. You can change the time zone by clicking here and accepting the changes. This time zone will also be applied to the mint window of your secret or website distribution methods of this POAP. Now let's discuss the drop's use case. You need to specify whether the drop is for personal use or commercial promotional use. A personal use drop is typically for events like private gatherings, community events, or personal milestones. These are intended for small, close-knit groups and aren't meant for wide public distribution or marketing purposes. On the other hand, commercial or promotional drops are used for marketing, brand promotion, or large-scale public events. These drops often have a wider audience and are tied to business objectives. Since this is a test, it's considered personal use. You can learn more about commercial drops by pressing the Learn More button. Give your best guess of the amount of attendees that will attend your event. Since this is a test event, I'm going to select 1. Choosing the visibility of your event. Since this is a test drop, I'm going to select Private. When a drop's visibility is set to private, it will be hidden from official POAP domains. Double check all the information and click Create. Your event is now created. Next, select the distribution method, Mint Links. Specify the number of links you need. The amount of links you request refers to the number of individual people who can mint this POAP. For example, if you request 10 mint links, it means that 10 people will be able to collect this POAP. You can reserve these links to an email address or mint them directly to an Ethereum address. They're both ways of collecting your precious digital collectible. There is also a note that POAPs cannot be edited once the distribution method has been approved. This means after I submit a request and it's approved, creative aspects of the POAP can no longer be changed, like the title, description, artwork, date. So make sure everything is correct before submitting. You can request changes like this via an agent through the help chat. I'm requesting 10 for now. I can request a top-up for more mint links later if I need. When you're ready, submit your request. After submitting the request, you will see a request submitted notification. There's also a form you can fill out to help the curation body understand your drop. This greatly improves the approval rating of your drop request. You can easily access the additional information form here. Drops can take up to 24 hours to be reviewed. We recommend giving yourself 24 hours in advance to the actual event being commemorated with the POAP to request for mints. If your drop has received a negative review, you will receive an email that looks similar to this. At this point, you can either fill out an appeal form or contact our team using the chat bubble at the bottom right corner of our homepage. If your request is approved, you'll receive an email that looks like this. It will also have the mint links attached in a TXT file. You can download your mint links from here or from your drops interface when it's approved. This is what it looks like when your POAP mint links are approved. There are no pending requests, and here's the amount of approved mint links so far. Note that the expiry date is automatically set to a year from the event. If you need additional mint links, you can request more by the Request More button. It's best to request more mint links or a top-up if necessary and you have run out of the approved mint links you already have. You can obtain your mint links by downloading them here. You can manually distribute your POAP by sending each of these mint links to each individual collector. Here's what it looks like when a collector clicks on the mint link. They can input their email, ENS, or Ethereum address to collect this POAP. Giving this mint link to a collector would be considered manual distribution. They can mint this through desktop or through the mobile app. Now let's create a POAP kiosk for distribution. You can go to kiosk.poap.xyz, click on Create Kiosk, and upload your mint links file. It will then display the drop that this kiosk is distributing and the available mint links. You can change the title of the kiosk. Make sure to input the correct email used to create this drop and kiosk distribution. This is how you receive the kiosk admin link, which controls everything about your kiosk. You can also select security parameters here for your kiosk. Confirm that the inputted information is correct, and then click Create Kiosk. Here's a confirmation notification, making sure that the email is correct, shows when the kiosk expires. Here is the admin panel for the kiosk. You will also receive a link to this in your email. The kiosk admin link and the kiosk itself. Only the official issuer of this POAP should have the admin panel for the kiosk. You can see how many POAPs have been minted through the kiosk and how many remain, and you can refresh that counter with this button. You can delete the kiosk and also open it. This admin panel can be accessed via desktop or mobile devices. Here's what it looks like when you open the kiosk. Throughout the whole process of streaming the kiosk, you need to be connected to the internet. This is the POAP kiosk, and what you'll be streaming from your device. Only official issuers of this POAP drop should have access to this kiosk admin link and to the kiosk link itself. Attendees of your event and collectors of your POAP can scan this QR code to collect your POAP. Here's what it looks like when someone scans the QR code for your kiosk. As you can see, this has been updated. 1 out of 10 codes collected. Each time this QR code is scanned, it will process through to the next mint link to be converted into a QR code. The claimed POAP count updates in real time. The kiosk is essentially converting each mint link into a QR code for you. Once they're done, you can delete the kiosk using the admin link. This action is permanent, but you can always create a new kiosk if needed. To check remaining mint links, use the code checker tool that I've linked below. Upload your links file to see which ones are still valid. Here's the one I minted earlier. The new kiosk will not display a QR code of a mint link that's already used. If it does, you can adjust the mint links file and consider the ones that have been used after scanning. And that's it. You've successfully created a POAP drop and distributed it through the Kiosk distribution method.
Bill's here to guide you through. Using POAP, it's easy to do.